Alright, this is going to be a thorough tutorial of how to do Eddie Van Halen's Cathedral song. Alright, first things first, you got to have your effects set up properly. The way I do it, it's not necessarily Eddie Van Halen way, but I like the way it sounds, and you know, obviously you're going to be doing it your way, so do what you want. Alright, you need to have a distortion chorus and delay pedal. Delay pedal being most important. You can't even do the technique without a delay pedal. Chorus is very light. Distortion, do it to your taste. I'm not death metal, but I'm also not Eric Clapton, so I'm kind of trying to get the Brown sound thing going. So I've seen a lot of tutorials where they say just to do like a simple slapback, but I think that doesn't sound as good. I have it set up for the delay level. Repeat back is full volume, so the next repeat is full volume is the original note. Then the the decay or the repeat settings that you have, I have it set up for multiple repeat backs, not too, I think like 5 or 6. And it fades away nicely. It's not too muddy when you're playing. If you have it too much, your notes will overlap too much and it sounds like crap. But if you only have one, I think it sounds kind of thin, especially with the notes in the beginning. So for the initial how-to on the technique side, spending a lot of time, get comfortable doing that, bringing it back to zero volume, because what you do for the majority of the song, actually the whole song, you'll hit a note and roll the volume into it. It gives it kind of like a violin feel. Alright, if you're a bit weak on hammer-ons, this is actually a really good song to help you do your hammer-on string set. I like it better than just doing simple scalar chord, progressions, and it's a lot of fun to do this song anyway. Alright. I play this song without a pick. I know Eddie Van Halen does with a pick, but I'm also modifying the chords in the beginning a little bit because the way he does them, it's too much room for error for me anyway. I don't. But to get into it, alright, Eddie Van Halen does a full bar chord for the first couple notes, but so what you're doing here on the first note is you're doing basically a C major chord with a G bottom. So you're doing 3rd fret E string, 3rd fret A string, 5th fret D string. Okay, I like to pluck the notes because it's louder, but you can strum it if you want. So, first note, the first chord, excuse me. Kind of roll the volume up until it's as intense as you want it to be. Then the next chord is a F chord. All right. 2nd fret, first fret on the B string, 2nd fret on the D string, and 3rd fret, or correction, 2nd fret on the G string, and then 3rd fret on the D string. Okay. It's technically like that, but I think that sounds fine. I can't tell the difference. All these chords, you're going through a lot of effects and stuff, so I don't really care. Then you go back, and then you're going to do basically power chords. So it's a G power chord, and then a C power chord, and then a B power chord. So 3rd fret E string, 5th fret A string, 5th fret D string for the first one. And then basically you're just moving that pattern down to the A string. So 3rd fret A string, 5th fret D string, 5th fret G string. Then you go down, 2nd fret A string, 4th fret D string, 4th fret G string. So put it all together to make sense. So remember, you swell the volume, and then it's you're playing it, so you do what you want. Okay, and then he plays that once more. I'm gonna have 10 minutes to do it, so I don't have time for that. Now the next technique is you're doing a volume roll while hammering. So you hammer on the note, and then you roll the volume up. But then you're basically trilling the note by turning the volume. So, alright. I'm assuming that if you're trying to play this, you know power chords. All these, all the progression is off the power chord. So he just moves up in a scalar fashion. So starts off on the 2nd fret of the A string, then goes down to the 6th fret, then to the 10th fret, then to the 14th fret, back down to the 10th fret, then to the 5th fret, then to the 8th fret, then to the 3rd fret, and then he kind of does a turnaround and goes back. Basically repeats that part and then goes to the 15th fret, 17th fret, 19th fret. And he does like. So what that means is, so the progression goes, so you hit the root note, then power chord. So then you go down. So to make it make sense, this is what he's doing. And then this next part, he's just moving down. Basically, all the root notes you hit, you're basically flopping back and forth. So 21, 17, 19, 15, 17, 14, 15, 12, 14, 10, 12, 8, 10, 5, 8, 3, 5. Then he goes. So what that sounds like. And then basically he repeats that pattern he did earlier. That part is just 2 and 3 on the E string. And he does that a couple times, and then he kind of alright, if you have any questions, feel free to message me. I think I included everything I needed to. If I left something out, please let me know. If I messed up and doing it wrong, whatever, please let me know. Thank you.